Okay, Papa Dom, tell us a little bit about the history of your people and your family and your culture as a griot.
My culture as a griot is coming from one long background about family values in Africa. The griot, they look like the Robert library in Africa. They carry a lot of information from the past. And born in Dakar, all my ancestors from my side, from my grandma, they from Dakar. And we've been from descendant to descendant, passed through the generation to the drum. And my father, he was the best drummer from the 30s until the way he was like passed away. He was a strong drummer who got a lot of information about spirituality, about wrestling, about social, about communication with the strong people from the village and everybody down, even the town of Dakar.
What was his name?
My father's name Abdul Karim Gueye,
Okay.
and his father's name Chebu Gueye. My grandma named Fatim Jai, and his father is named Gabon Jai. We're coming from the a long background family. That's why sometimes when we sing for ourselves, we say Gabon Jai Ibrahim Gunjuma Jai Penda Mr. Jumai Chering. That's a long experience about the history of the Lebu in Dakar. And we've been having chance to communicate very strongly with the Lebu people because Lebus, they are fishermen. So that's the way the Lebu and the Sere, they mix. That's the way the wrestling coming from. And my father, he was the best drummer for wrestling in Senegal. I started learning from my father since the age of 3. I got chance to do the Festival Mondial des Arts Nègres. In 1966, I was very short people, and that's the way they create one instrument named Tungune. And I started playing that Tungune, and everybody was like, oh, damn, got one short instrument named Tungune, it sounds very good. And I always like to drum. I was going to school, finish school, come to my father drum. And that moment, it was a lots of ceremony about, they don't do it anymore right now, like the ceremony of the tattooage is named Jam. That was the ceremony for the young girls who are going to be adults. It's a hard ceremony. You have to be very strong to participate in that ceremony because it's the tattooage. We do that with some peak of the trees is named surut. That's the one they collect together. It's going to be maybe 100 peak, and they go to your lips, and they put the black ashes, and they go on singing and dancing. And that's the way I started learning some rhythm theory with my father, and they singing, and they encourage the girl who lay down. They don't feel pain because the music are that power to control your body, and you don't feel pain about what you're doing. And after that, I moved to some ceremony before the circumcision. And those ceremony, they call that, oh man, I shall be like, forgot a little bit. The ceremony is to prepare the new circumcision. Last night before, it's named Goma. The ceremony is named Goma. The last night before you're going to the bush, or some people going to the doctor. Anyway, they're going to do it. And way back, you're going to the bush for the circumcision. And it's a ceremony to encourage the new circumcision to be like strong the next day. Then you don't feel pain because you got to act like a man, you don't cry. And because they will do circumcision with no shock from the doctor, that you have to be very strong to take that, to deal with that pain. And start learning from there. And after that, sometime my father got some social. I go into the social stuff for so many years, from instrument to instrument, from bang bang, sabar, then there, the lambo, the gorong talmbat, the djembe, the gorong babas. And after that, I grown again to start leading. My first time I lead, that was in 1968. I was Uncle Young. And everybody was like, ooh, the young guy with the short is playing so good the drum. So that's the way I developed my skills, and everybody be like, know my name right now. They start be like giving me performance. And that time, it was like 1,500 for the old ceremony. That was not big money. And now, no, 1,500 US dollar safer. That might be like maybe $5, $15. So, and when I started to get married, I got my first child. She's a girl. My second child, that's Atuman. He's a great drummer. And Mohamed come to be my child number 5. And Mohamed always liked to be like play drum, because I know he's gonna be a great drummer, because before Mohamed born, when the mom pregnant, I feel like my ancestors show me this boy is gonna be a genius in the drumming, because I know why. It's a secret society. I cannot say that in the interview. And Mohamed born been playing anything you see in the house, from bucket, can, drum, anything Mohamed see, he's gonna play that. Until he started be drumming with me in different parts in Senegal. He was very young. And after that, when I come to United States, go back, I'm gonna do tests to see how strong is my child. And he was very strong, because he started learning early drumming and be so powerful. Sometimes I come to vacation from United States to Senegal. Every time I say, where's Mohamed? He's going to rehearsal. Mohamed, can you slow down with drumming? No, Dad, I'm a griot. I like to drum. And the first time I see my child on stage, my chair calmed down, because I know this child gonna be a wonderful drummer. That's like where I am. I know my child is a great drummer. He got the respect, he got discipline for what we're doing. I am not saying that to give my child big head. I'm saying that to encourage my child to learn more, because the art don't have a border. You got to push yourself, know who you are, and know where you're coming from. Because we griot, our honor is we don't do bad. Because we're gonna make dirty our culture. And what we're doing is spiritual around the world. That's why we spread that around the world, to people give no more respect. People feel spiritually we are human, we belong to God. Music put together anything. You cannot be doing music and be fighting. No, you'll be humble. Your heart is going to be a big heart, like a horse heart.
So do you feel as though, you know, the lineage and the griot heritage is going to be held strong by your sons and the rest of your children going into this new age of internet technology and information?
Because I think the knowledge of griot, they focus are very different. Mm-hmm. Because the vibration of the drum always tells you something. From the past, from the present, and from the future. Mm-hmm. If you're in that 3 steps of life, and the number of 3, that's life. Mm-hmm. Always drum talking about yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So if the concept, the way you learn the drumming, with the family griot, you already got that information, no way you can destroy by some other different concept of this world. You gotta keep pushing yourself and make people who don't have the same evaluation to be pushed themselves, because the art. Mm-hmm. The art never lies. Mm-hmm. And that's the way I encourage all my kids. Even one is in England, one gonna be one day in America or Switzerland somewhere. And you gotta push yourself to be in the high level drumming and high level information, because if you're a drummer, you need to know exactly what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So no way you can be a drummer and you don't know exactly what the drum say. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If I like, I can call my father with my drum. If it was like 2 blocks away, I get my drum. I don't need to call him on the phone. I just call him with the drum. He's gonna come back home.
Thank you.
All those things is to preserve the drum. Got a lot of more than that.
Thank you, Baba.